Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. How much attention should business people pay to social media? Joining us for this week's Smith Business Close-Up is William Rand, Assistant Professor of Marketing at the Robert H. Smith School of Business. Dr. Rand, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So what's your view? How much of social media is business related? How much of it is really just a waste of time?
Well, that's a great question. I think that the power of social media is that it's a little bit of both. Both the aspect of personal interactions that occur on it and the ability for businesses to monitor those conversations is very important. Since the earliest days of marketing research, we've known that what people say about brands is much more important than anything that as marketers or marketing research experts that we can do to publicize the brands. So the nice thing about social media is we finally have the ability to listen in on some of those conversations and find out what people are actually think about the brands around us and that we're trying to market towards them.
So for somebody with responsibility for a big corporate brand, say Exxon, they should have somebody doing the obvious thing and monitoring Twitter for any time the word Exxon comes up. What's a more sophisticated way to look at the potential of that social media context for the brand?
Well, I think that besides just listening to what's going on social media, which is of course very important, several major corporations have found that out recently. The other aspect of it is engaging in conversations on social media and encouraging those conversations to continue. For instance, in some recent research, we've been examining 64 up-and-coming music bands and how they've tried to promote themselves on social media. And what we found is that though their conversations and what they say on social media is very important, what's even more important is the conversations that people who follow or listen to them are having about them on social media. So promoting that has a better impact on the success of those bands themselves than the conversations they put out there on social media.
What lessons should we take from the way those bands are using social media? What's working for them? What might work for other business people?
So there's a variety of things that could very well work for businesses trying to use social media. One thing is not directly selling on social media. So social media is considered to be more of an informal, conversational tone. And so one thing we found is that bands who have kind of a mixture of different kind of conversations going on, ones in which they engage the audience into biographical aspects of their lives, as well as directly pushing for concerts and things like that, seem to be doing a little bit better than those bands that just directly sell constantly off of social media. So building up kind of a relationship, a two-way relationship with your consumers is something that seems to work very well on social media.
Before we go, because you spend so much time in this world, what do you think of the new Google offering and the potential of that to disrupt the current ecosystem of Facebook and LinkedIn?
Well, I think Google Plus has a unique attribute in that they, from the get-go, are really trying to add a bunch of the aspects that people have complained about weren't available in Facebook and things like that. For instance, kind of a narrowcast mechanism that allows you to directly talk to small groups of your followers and individuals that are interested, as opposed to all of them simultaneously. That with some of the additional features and the tie-ins to other kinds of products like Google Mail, Google Apps, things like that, mean that Google's got a powerful play. Now it'll be interesting to see if that play actually works out, given the fact that we already have so many other social media aspects, such as Facebook and LinkedIn, in this space already. It might be a little crowded right now.
Very good. Professor Bill Rand joining us from the Smith School of Business. Thank you for your time.
And thank you.